Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds and Notes. Well, I hope all you guys are following my personal Twitter. First thing this morning, I woke up, walked downstairs, turned on the computer, turned on Twitter. Twitter's become my go-to news source, like many people in the trading game. At G Cavaligos, if you're not signed up for the at HFT Bonds Twitter feed, at G Cavaligos, a lot of times I throw a lot of freebies in there. So this morning I wake up, I see, I guess we'd taken a dip overnight. The 10-year went from settling at 133.02 down to 133.01 and a half. It's a dip. Bonds did something similar, small dip. It wasn't a dip really, but there was really no reason for them to go down. Even with a strong GDP number, we'd already priced that in. I should have realized that yesterday. The markets were rallying into the number. The only room there was for a disappointing GDP number. So I ended up, as soon as I got up, I threw out on my personal Twitter, wake up, buy the treasuries, get long. I ended up buying the 10-year at like 05. Walked in this morning to the office here. The market had traded up a little bit. Was trading like 133.09, kind of minor resistance level there. Figured take no risk, take your 4 ticks and run. So I did that, and that was my trade of the day. Now the market kept grinding higher because the GDP number was not as strong as expected. And it's Friday, and nobody ever goes home short treasuries on a Friday. God forbid, So we're still grinding higher. Closed about half hour ago. The 10-year got up to what, 133.15. Bonds got up to 148.29. I think the bonds could have done even better if it wasn't for the strike price there. The 149 even strike in the May Treasury futures options expiry is today. Anybody that sold those 149 calls certainly does not want to see the market trade above 149 and put those calls in the money. So all the dealers that had sold those calls, I'm sure, were leaning on the futures up here. We did see some selling pick up, some pretty good offers up against that strike price. I kind of still think we're going to go see those old highs, the highs we put up sort of the middle of this week. What was it, 149.09 or 06 in the bonds, and 133, what was it, 18 in the notes. I think we'll see that maybe Sunday night into Monday morning. A lot of vacation stuff for guys next week. I think Japan Golden Week is next week. Month end is Tuesday. Wednesday is May Day. All the socialist countries, I'm surprised we don't have that day off yet. Better get Obama and the guys on that. Are out. And then we get non-farm payroll on Friday. Got a lot of data next week too. Give the upside the benefit of the doubt the early part of the week because of the month end. The extension needs for these indexers are fairly decent this month. I think we've seen some of that already between yesterday and today, but there's probably going to be some more on Monday. So give the upside the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what happens around the old highs. Maybe even do the the higher high trade. Maybe throw up a 1 tick higher high, or something silly like that. I think the hedge fund boys in London Monday morning very early will be trying to goose it a little bit, and if they can make a new high, then they'll turn and go sellers and take some profits again. So before the holiday. So that's the game plan. I do want to see what open interest did today on this rally in the futures. I also want to take a look at the commitment of traders numbers. We have seen the hedge fund longs increasing. They're not to the point back when was it, last year, when they got very long and the market made the turn there. Dealer shorts have been increasing at the same time. They're not at big levels yet either. So I want to see that comes out later this afternoon, what that looks like before I really make a punch. So make sure you guys give us a follow at G Cavaligos on Twitter, or come on into the chat room, guys. A lot of room in there for some new blood and some new ideas. Have a lot of fun. Have some good times. So we'll see you guys. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.